You want to pat your oyster in the butt, make sure it's free.
Oh my god, that's really good. Today we're in Morro Bay, California, home to Morro Bay Oyster Company, and we are about to meet up with our guide, Neil, who is an oyster farmer, and he's going to show us exactly what it takes to farm oysters.
But before we can even think about finding oysters, we've got to gear up. Out here in Morro Bay, the water's cold, the tides are unpredictable, and the work is hands-on, really hands-on. So the wetsuits are non-negotiable.
Good morning. Good back. We'll meet again.
I'm so happy you joined.
Yeah. Sorry, the star is fashionably late.
That's okay, yeah.
I was thinking we'd go get into the lines, go harvest, go like do a little quality control, find a bag that we want, or a bag or two that we want to harvest and dump and inspect, and then we can dump them in the crates. Then we'll take that pump and we can spray down the oysters and get a bunch of water moving, and you guys can dump them and inspect them.
Okay, we just got out here to the farm, and on the way out, Neil was sharing with us how many acres of water he farms, which is absolutely wild. He rents the bottom of the ocean floor. So the dirt, soil, mud of the ocean floor is what he leases. So wild.
What's your tracking? Like how many oysters per acre? Like what's an average? What are you looking for?
So we're actually a pretty small farm. We have 134.5 acres. On that, we are really farming in 2.5 acres. And you can kind of consider 1 million oysters an acre is the density that we fill.
Wow.
And then in those acres...
Wait, that's not right. No, just hold on a second. Okay. 1 million oysters an acre. That's crazy.
Yeah.
As you're harvesting, how do you know an oyster is ready to be harvested?
We go through and visually look in the bags, and we're looking for the size that we want, which is starting to be like a 2.5-inch oyster. So we'll plant a whole line at the same time, and we'll know it's the same seed on the same line, went at the same size, and there's different genetics, so they grow at different growth rates, but we'll pick a bag, and we are hoping to get at least like a 60% return, meaning that 60% of that bag will go to the market. The rest they're called returns, and they're either too small, a little ugly, not perfect for what we want. We'll put them back into the bags, put them back into the farm, check them again in a month. It's more solid than you think.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Okay, go first. So if you die, then
Hold
I'm
your breath.
still here.
Yeah. That's so bizarre.
Is it cold?
You'll feel it in a second.
A little bit.
Not warm. Natalie did that so graceful.
Not
right?
terrible.
If you guys want to, we can go to the deeper end.
Totally fine.
Are we harvesting a certain type of oyster here, or what?
Yeah, so we grow Pacific Gold oysters. We call them Pacific Gold Reserves. It's kind of like a wine trellis if you look at it. It's like a high tension wire. And then the oysters are hanging by these clips onto that wire. They tumble and they chip their shell as they grow new shell. They're chipping on each other like a rock tumbler.
Yeah.
And you're just sculpting like this nice, deep, uniform oyster.
So it's not bad to have some of that turbulence, movement, disruption.
We are counting on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are trying to stress out the oysters as much as we can. The other thing is we expose them to air 20% of the day, so that like when we sell it to a restaurant, it sits in a walk-in, it just thinks the tide's out. And if we've never exposed it to air, it won't ever have that tight seal around the lip of the shell, and it won't have good strong muscle to keep itself closed. So right now they're in the oyster gym. Just
working out.
Repping.
Neil shared that the harvest lifespan of an oyster is usually 14 to 18 months. But he said that an oyster can literally go through a growth spurt where it'll grow 1/2 inch a week. That's wild.
Check this out. You got some smaller ones right here. See,
Oh yeah, yep.
start to see the size of these oysters. There's a little gem. These are like 3/4 of an inch. to an inch, like this guy right here. There's a couple big ones, like this guy right here. But you'll also find that there's a couple small ones, like this guy.
Oh yeah.
See the difference?
And that one's really tiny.
Yeah, and those ones are dead.
Oh.
See, those are empty shells right there.
Oh,
So
yep.
This is where they die. A lot of them die in that kind of early fragile stage. So
How many did you start with in here? 100 and...
So we plan them out at 150. Normally what we do is the boat's over there. We're going to be harvesting there, so we just take the bag and just throw it that way. Oh, well, I skewered that one.
It's like my oyster purse.
There you go.
There you go. Go.
It's like a fashion statement.
Yeah, there you go.
Cute purse,
I
Nat.
can walk the runway of the lines.
Sick.
Here's my purse.
Okay, send it.
Those oysters are like, wow. These oysters are super important for the ocean because they filter up to 50 gallons of water every single day. So not only do they look fancy and fabulous on our restaurant table, but they're also super important for the ocean.
All right. So what we'll do now is we're just going to cut these open and see what you picked.
Okay.
See what your harvest looks like.
I gotta give it the gator roll.
There we go. Okay, so we just dump them?
Open them up and dump them in. Okay, why don't you turn the pump on and wash these down. We'll be right back.
Ah, there's a crab!
That was really... Go ahead and grab that.
Let's go. I have to do all the heavy lifting.
Turns out this was only the beginning. Back at the warehouse, it's gonna be all hands on deck. Prepping, sorting, and cleaning oysters to get ready for market. And Neil's about to show us how we go from this to plates at home. So early this morning, we were out with Neil on the boat and we saw the entire process, very much so firsthand, of what it takes to harvest the oysters. But I'm very curious if you could walk us through, once they arrive here, what's gonna happen to them?
So once they arrive here, they get thrown in our tanks right here. Each one of our tanks is able to hold about 60,000 oysters. During the times that, we have to deprivate or we can't pull directly from the farm, we can kind of fill these tanks and kind of run off of those. The tanks are set at 47 degrees. So a little bit colder than our ocean. So they kind of take a nap and they kind of sit there until they're ready for sale.
And then how long when they're out in the open air like this?
Well, we're only allotted a 5-hour window. I always tell everybody, we only got 4 hours. Let's get to work, So we always have that extra hour of time when we get to the end there.
Okay,
So
so
we should
let's
probably
get to work.
So we usually grab, so these guys are probably going to be sitting here on our larger side,
So
probably around 4 inches.
Oh,
Yeah, so you see 1, 2, 3, right around 4 inches right there for that one. Those ones we always throw at the very end.
Okay.
And then most of our restaurants, they're looking for a 2 to 2.5 inch oyster, something like this. So that guy's 2 inches right there.
Okay.
That guy would go right in your middle crate right there.
Okay.
Anything smaller than 2 inches, we throw in this crate, and this crate just goes back out to the farm.
To keep growing.
Yes.
It will grow again.
Yep, we just throw them right back in our bags, and they just keep on going.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine being this oyster? You're like, yes, I made it back out here. And
I've
then like
always
2
wondered
years
that.
later, they're like, damn it.
I've always wondered, I'm like, how many times have I taken this one on a walk?
All right, so should we see who can do the most
Well,
correctly?
I feel like he already helped you, but yes, let's go.
Oh, there you go. Grab the largest first.
Yeah,
get
I
them out
did
the
that.
way.
I was like,
You're
let's
giving
go.
away my secret, my strategy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done.
All right. What's funny is you got 38 and she got exactly 38 as well.
So a fun fact I learned while sorting, these are actually a live animal. So not that much different than caring for cattle, I guess. Seeing the cleaning and the sorting gave us a whole new respect for the precision that goes into oysters. It's hard to believe that something so tiny can take so much time and energy. But the good news is that now that they're cleaned and chilled, the real fun begins, which is tasting our hard work, because growing oysters can take years, but eating them should only take a few minutes.
All right, Neil, the time has come. We're gonna taste them, but before we taste them, I think you need to show Natalie and I how to shuck them.
Every oyster has a cup side and a flat side, and then what we call like the bird beak, where they come together. This is a hinge. We go here, pop,
Slide it down.
clean your knife, cut the top shell, flip it over, turn it, cut it, tap it, clean it, get that little hinge out, get that little
Three
hinge.
C's, Neil.
Yeah.
What? And then pat the butt.
Okay.
The butt.
There you go. Hold that firm on your left hand, and then this hand, instead of
I'm
prying,
peeing.
just wiggle like you're trying to get a little key in.
I'm
Just-
pressing really hard.
Don't undo that.
I
Give
feel
it
like I'm in
little
dangerous
wiggles,
territory.
little
If she
wiggles.
slips,
I popped it wrong.
pop gone wrong.
Thumb against.
Oh, got it.
There it is. Yeah.
Not pretty.
Oh, shoot.
No, it's great. It's great. That's
Okay.
perfect.
Sorry, people.
I'm just gonna pretty this one up for you.
Okay, pretty that one up for me.
Done. All you gotta do is give this a quick
The little face.
flip. But when we send that to your house, you're getting a sample of Morro Bay. That's the water that we grow the oysters in, and that's the best representation of our bay right there.
Okay.
And it tastes like you just went surfing, like you just did your first head dip under a wave. These are all cut clean and cold.
Just eat. Okay.
Just eat.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Oh, it's fabulous.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
I was
champagne.
wondering. I was gonna say, let's just pour the champagne on it.
Not a bad way to spend a Saturday morning.
I live 10 minutes from this winery.
Oh, a local winery,
Yeah.
local fruit. Wow, this whole thing,
We keep it all local
is
here.
fresh.
this is all local.
We're super spoiled here on the Central
Oh
Coast.
my gosh.
Okay,
Cheers.
cheers.
Thanks for
Thank you
taking
so
us out
much.
today.
This has been
Cheers,
phenomenal.
Nat.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad about that at all.
So going into this, I knew there'd be adventure. I knew there'd be mud. I knew there'd be shucking and water, but I had no idea the years that go into every single oyster.
For me, what was crazy is I would say the ocean is the wildest farm we've ever been on.
Piece of farmland we've ever traversed, absolutely. But it was such a fun reminder to see how diverse agriculture really is. We get stuck in our mind of what the word farmer means, and to hear Neil call himself an oyster farmer and talk about farming the ocean was just such a fun experience and good reminder.
Yeah, I think that's at the heart of Discover Ag. You don't think about an oyster farmer behind that plate of oysters at your restaurant.
And I cannot wait to see what we discover next. I feel like we should be like, wait, I think there's an oyster in my glove. Or a shell. There's a crab! Oh my gosh! If you guys like this video, be sure to like and subscribe and share with a friend. Thanks.